And then in Tunica we call Osinili. Osinili Hipu means his head to dance. So that we can name that. You see, that's pan-tribal. We can name that dance in all these different ways.
And in French.
And in French, c'est la danse de deux têtes. So who would like to do the double head dance? It's kind of like the snake dance, but I'll go very slow. I'm not going to do this.
It's not hard.
And so I'm going to sing Wahio, and you got to sing. Those who follow me, going to sing Wahio, Wahia. I need more people because the snake is not, it's not sharp.
There you go, there you go. We got some dancers. I know they are. You're here every year. Come on.
We need a longer snake than this. This one's like been chopped up by the shovel. Like my husband would cut it in pieces. Okay, so I guess I'll leave. We're just going to do it. We all right?
What's the response again?
Wahio, Wahia, ke wakana, ke okene. Wahio, wahe,
Mahina, Mahina,
ke wakana, ke okene.
Mahina, Mahina,
Wahio, wahe,
Mahina, Mahina.
ke wakana, ke okene.
Mahina, Mahina.
Wahio, wahe,
Mahina, Mahina.
Don't go anywhere. Let's see if I can remember the I'll snake dance. Let's see.
Thinking it out? Come on. Fix it. We all dance all day long.
Yo, yo, yo. This is the Choctaw snake dance because at a pan-tribal, that's what you would do. And today, in the narrative, we were going to talk about the song and dance tradition. And so now we're going to do, this would be like at the tribal, the gathering. And the people, and we, in like Tunica-Biloxi and Biloxi, Choctaw, and various communities, even around Marksville, where people didn't even realize there were communities. And of course, we're working in Crete. And Bayulamuri was that close to Cheney Mill. When you on the road, I know you don't want to okay. So I say yo way yo, you say yo halena.
Yo, Halena.
Yo way yo,
Yo, Halena.
yo way yo,
Yo, Halena.
yo way ha,
Weva.
yo
Weva.
yo
Weva.
yo.
Weva.
Aho, yo, okay. And then, see, I just sang, because I do that, I code switch all the time. Oh. Okay, so just, yo, eh, yo, yo, eh, na. Yo, eh, yo,
Yo, Halena.
yo, eh, yo,
Yo, Halena.
yo, yo,
Hey,
yo, yo,
hey,
yo, yo,
hey,
yo,
hey,
aho,
aho.
yo. Dances, and I need to move around. For the kids, yes, I'm used to. I feel like I'm shocked to be here. And I'm used to this because one summer I was teaching like 16 Vietnamese kids in a classroom, and the principal comes and they had no place to sit. They were sitting on the floor. He goes, Miss Reed, don't get nervous. I'm the teacher. He's the principal. He's like, I don't. I'm used to, any I can teach one because when we did the in Larksville storytelling, Maria Tallchief, I don't know if any of you are familiar, Maria Tallchief, the ballerina, their nephew was, she and her sister, their nephew was the MC, and he said, you know, we only had a few people there, but we talked to one or we talked to many. Someone will learn something. So what was like, oh yeah, Leilani could do this, but she's disappeared. With the songs for the kids, we have the head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and the hokey pokey. So anybody would like to do head, shoulders, knees, and toes in Tunica? And I might have to,
I have
yeah.
to teach preschool, so
So-
I gotta learn how to do that.
And Leilani usually does, she will do it, but she remembers especially the first one is Isini. So they learn the parts of the body. It says my. So when you speak Tunica, you have to, for your parts of the body, you use what is called an inalienable pronominal prefix. It means that it's a part of your body that belongs to you. So you can't just say my body and use an alienable pronominal prefix, which is for things, unless you truly cherish them. It belongs to you, and it will always, whether it's cut off or what, it's still part of your body. So you use these, and so when you say in Tunica, and I'm giving you like a quick language lesson plus singing the song, you're going to hear it. And then when we go to make those prefixes, pronominal prefixes, we have with the pronominal prefix in the noun, we have to make contractions sometimes with the vowels. What I'm telling you is that in the language is not, it is not a simple language. It's complex, just like Biloxi is the complexity of the language. The languages are not simple languages. Languages are very complex. There are many rules. But okay, I have to go through like this. Esine, epira, ichina, escate. That means my big toes. But we don't say. And ichina is like, in Biloxi you say chinanchi, something like that for knees. So you have the Biloxi word for knees is almost the same like Tunica. Same. See? Esine, epiri, chine, escate. Esine, epiri, chine, escate. Okay. Istosu, elawecha, ishoku, irishi. Istosu, elawecha, ishoku, irishi. Istosu, elawecha, ishoku, irishi. Esine, epiri, chine, escate, chine, escate. They love it. So then we call it tapu-yuhipu. Tapu-yuhipu means a shake dance, which is actually hokey pokey. We use for hokey pokey. So, and we do, okay. Tirishi, my sampu. Tirishi, my sampu. So it's right and left. Tirishi. Wait, I have to think it too, because it's not here in English. Like, ooh, what happened? Pikani, kani, uku, shukani, uku, yukani, tap, yuhipu, yukani, ima, kamasikani, eku, ihara. Hara means it's my song. Ihara. Kani, uku, wait, I say, my sapu. So we teach you tirishi, my sapu, tirishi, my sapu, my sapu. Kani, uku, shukani, kani, Pikani, kani, uku, shukani, uku, yukani, tap, yuhipu, yukani, ima, kamasikani, eku, ihara.
Donna, maybe you should tell them that the last speaker of Tunica passed away in the late 30s. And so they brought the language back. They left, people studied the language and left them a dictionary and a grammar and some tapes, but they're bringing the language back, so the children are learning the language again. And but there were no speakers. The last speakers passed away back in the 70s, and so the language just died out. And so they really worked very hard to do this.
So do you have younger?
Yes, yes.
Mentor, your
This is what we're doing. I probably should sit down right now, and that way I can extend my, because there's many things. He's helping me. It's like reading stories, but like, not stories for real. What we, formal language program. My family, we've been doing this. You know, when Mike and I got married, that's when we started to all for the cause, working for tribe, letting people know, you know, about Native American culture in the schools, wherever we might be. And it wasn't always for pay, and it was from the kitchen table as well, but it's because it's what we know and what we love and what we live. But June 6, 2014, my daughter and I, even though we were working as consultants and always working with the Folk Life Center and the Creole Heritage Center here, even though we were working as consultants for the tribe, on June 6, 2014, we came on board or went on board to a formal language and culture. It's called Tunica-Biloxi Language and Culture Revitalization Program. And we work in collaboration with Tulane University of New Orleans and Northwestern State University. What Northwestern has provided for us is for us to be able to use the WebEx. We're able to do our online classes and our pre-recorded classes. But we also have many opportunities. We come back and forth. We also have a grant from Delta Initiative, Laura Gates over here. And we always work with Pete, you know, and so what's happening right now? August the 1st this year, we are going to have our family language workshop on Saturday from 9 to 4, and we'll be teaching language and actually speaking, just speaking. It's called immersion, speaking to people, getting them to try to understand, then, you know, and doing different language games they can play at home. In other words, suggest to the parents how they can reinforce the language that the kids and the young adults bring home. On that Tuesday, we start our 5 through 10-year-old class. The school buses, we work with the local school board. School buses drop the kids off at the museum. We tutor them for about an hour, and then we teach them language. And we also do a little bit of stickball. We do songs and stories as well as language. And then on the Wednesday, we have the teenage class. Well, we say 11 to 17. And then we also are going to start with Every Child Can Read. We'll have a story time, and we'll be introducing to from birth until 5 years of age, story time, and using our traditional stories and language, as well as popular stories to get the households, encourage literacy within the households in English, as well as, you know, the Tunica language. But it's not just the Tunica language, because I said we also started because with the Biloxi, we have Dr. David Kaufman. He just published an edited version of the Biloxi dictionary, and so we have some people there proudly Biloxi in the tribe, and so we try to, you know, make it accessible that they can understand and begin to learn the language. We have online many opportunities for them to learn, and we even use something called Quizlet, where they can go and listen to the language. We're trying to start YouTube for our Tunica language class as well. We'll be attending and presenting a paper at the Foundation for Endangered Language Conference in New Orleans. And then I've never been to Las Vegas, but this will be my second flight after last year. Second time going on a plane, Leilani, to Las Vegas to the Ethno-History Conference, talking about collections, taking our museum collections and making connections. In other words, showing the people old things in the lab and using it to describe, to talk about what is it called in the language, what was it used for, you know, daily use, and some people, they want to reconstruct it or bring it back. So we have many other things going on. We have old tapes that need to be digitized with lots more information. We have a library too in our department. It's a non-circulating library, but it'll have Native American books more specifically of the Southeast, and then other areas, regions too, along with other materials within the museum, within our department, the Tunica-Biloxi Language and Culture Revitalization Program department. So.
Lots of the tribes are trying to keep the languages. Uh, the Coshada tribe here has almost everybody in the tribe still speaks their language, even little children. They're beginning now to lose the language, so they started these revitalization programs, just like Donna has for Tunica-Biloxi. The Cheetah-Macha have a Rosetta Stone. You know about the Rosetta Stone. They have a Rosetta Stone in Cheetah-Macha just for the tribe, and to try to keep the language going. They're like Tunica. They lost their last speaker a long time ago. So they come back to those others who study the language and study the culture and ask us to help out. And so a lot of the tribes are doing this. The Caddo Nation, who lived here, have just started. They just started last year their first language program. And so everybody's worried about losing the languages. And they've come a long way bringing it back. I think, Ron, you said you had 40 kids in the last class in the summer?
Yeah, the summer program was almost 50. And it was the little kids, some that just made 5 or barely made 5, all the way to the teenagers. So we had 4 different classes. And also we had a family from Oklahoma that came to share with them. We had stickball coach, team coach from, let's see, were they from from Kinder, and her husband, and so they came and demonstrated, but we also were trying to bring back the stickball, Puna Tarapani, I said in Tunica, that's what it's called. Puna is the ball and Tarapani is the racket. And I had all that to bring, but, you know, so many, I had to bring everything. I told Mike last night I was trying to pack, and I said, bring me, everything
But I
the
think
same.
what we're talking, that's like when we mention stickball, think of lacrosse. It's the same game. Stickball has been called the grandfather of all sports. What's the rules? Okay, let's play. There are no rules. Okay, you have 2 poles, one on each end, and you have a marker. And each side is to try to achieve a point by taking the sticks, holding it, and touching the marker, or throwing the ball and the ball hitting the marker. That's how to make a point. Now, if you think about it, in the Southern Americas, the Maya had a similar type game, except they didn't use rackets. They used the ball having goes through a hoop, okay, rock hoop. With us, it's the same thing. We used the game primarily in ancient times as a way to settle war more peacefully. Instead of getting everybody killed, let's settle it through a game. The winner is the winner. And that's how you settle your differences. Too bad we can't do that today. But really just a little bit on that point to let you know what stickball is, that it's considered a little archaic, but we still play it today. And in fact, in Mississippi, they hold what is called the World Championship Stickball Game. And just really anybody can, as long as you got a team, you can go play. And,
Numbers on the teams vary.
Oh, Lord.
Depends on how many people want to play. You can go, in the old days, you might have 150 people on the field, and the game might last all day.
All day, all night, days.
Until you got the points. The ball is about the size of a golf ball, and it's a little hard ball. It's made out of leather. Sometimes it's platted. Donna's daughter makes it. And they plat them around a hickory nut. Sometimes people use a golf ball. But in the old days, there was a hickory nut. Sometimes you put a little medicine in it, like you might put a flea in there, so the ball would jump when it hit the ground. So the balls are very special. Throw it off center, just like in basketball. The medicine man threw the ball, and you couldn't touch it the men couldn't touch it with their hands. And if you played mixed games where the women played with the women didn't get to use the sticks. And so Mike's grandfather used to tell me, don't play when the girls are going to play.
That's it.
Because he said they'll hurt you. He said they're fierce. He was right. They'd tear your shirt off, and jerk the ball, and catch you by the air.
Oh, I got the sick ball game song. You made me think.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sing them the sick.
We don't, there's nothing, I have some notes here, but that was if we had, I thought there were going to be other people on this panel and, like, Sache salale kang kamo soto long heto, hey ya, hey ya, Sache salale kang kamo soto long heto, hey ya, hey ya.
Does that translate? You got some words in that?
Tola means round. And so you're talking about the sun, but remember those of you who were here earlier, the sun is a woman. And so you respectfully talk about the sun,
There are a couple of other dances. There are a couple of other dance songs that go with the ball game. There's the drunk dance. In Choctaw, there are a bunch of those songs. You sing them. The team sings them at the other team before the game starts, and they're really insults.
Yeah, it's talking smack.
They'll sing at you. You've got a long nose like a mosquito. Your ears are too big. You waddle when you walk, and some of them they get nastier and nastier. But you're not supposed to get mad in the game. If you get angry in the game, and you throw the sticks down and grab somebody, or you hit somebody with your hand, they take you out of the game. So if you get them all really mad at you before you start, that helps. And so you cut down the odds. So there are all these songs, and each team has a whole set of songs, and there's a whole set of dances that go with their men's dances. And they do that before the game starts. And then the medicine man throws the ball off center. There are kind of rules about keeping it even, so that the teams are even numbers of men. But as it goes on, you lose people. So in the old days, people actually got killed playing the game. The Choctaw played the Pascagoula here down on Front Street, down on the riverbank in 1807, and they killed him in that ball. The Tunica sticks were really nice. They're very light. The Choctaw sticks are pretty cruel, and the Pascagoula sticks were pretty nasty. And so they'd weigh maybe 1.5 pounds a piece. But you catch the ball with these two rackets. You can't touch it. And you throw it and you catch it. It's really a beautiful game to watch. Just be careful. There's no boundaries. So if the ball goes out there where you guys are, I'm going after the ball. And so you don't sit, stand.
Yeah,
Get ready to move.
you might think of it as an audience.
Participation.
There you go. And without
Absolutely.
you wanting to be, you're going to be.
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions? Help Donna out here if you got any questions. Yeah.
Are there any occasions that you have international type of pan-tribal meeting gatherings with native tribes from other countries nearby?
We're not sure, but I'm sure there is.
The
But,
Choctaw have a deal with Ireland. When the famine came in Ireland, the Choctaw Nation took up money and sent it to the Irish. And so every year now, the Choctaw Nation elects one person to go to Ireland. And then it's on St. Patrick's Day, actually. And they participate in all the parades in Ireland. And they said, well, the Irish were like us. They were poor, they were tribal, and the British kicked them around too. So let's take care of the Irish. But now a lot of Native Hawaiians come to pan-tribal gatherings. And I think last year, or year before last, you guys had some dancers from Mexico.
yeah, the Aztecs. We've had Aztecs
Aztec
and
Mayans.
Mayans.
Yeah, the Incas.
Incas.
Yeah, and South American dancers.
Siam.
And in the cities now where you got maybe 25 or 30 tribes, LA has the largest Indian population in North America. And so you've got maybe 50, 60 tribes. And so these big pan-tribal gatherings involve people from all over the country. And, as well as Mexico. It's pretty common. All the way down into Bolivia.
So do you encourage
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yes, by
yes.
all means.
It's always
Encourage
like
to
that.
come,
Yes.
participate, become. And after all, that's what the powwow is all about. It's not saying, well, you're not native. No. Who cares? You
Anybody
come
can
to
dance.
celebrate with us.
It's like in
Celebration
Marksville,
of
we
life.
call it a town, it was like a town gathering, but people from all over. We have, yes.
And in fact, was the gathering of nations. It's more or less dance competition, but not really. It's more a gathering of all the peoples to come together and just fellowship, if you will.
Yeah, when they
Yeah,
have
that's basically what it's
intertribal
all
dance,
about.
they call it intertribal dance, invite everyone to dance like that. I was gonna sing the quail dance song. So these songs, it's old songs and they just come in my head and then sometimes it's like, oh, I don't know. It's quail dance song, quail. Yoto, hane nawe, yoto, hane nawe, yoto, hane nawe, yoto, hane nawe, yo yanike, yanike, yo yanike, yanike, oh.
The old people, when they got too old to dance, the old men would sit on the porch with their cane. And I've heard Mike's grandfather sing for a couple hours. He'd sit there and drum on the porch with his cane. So these songs bring back lots of memories to me. Yeah.
And when you have the songs, it's like being full. You feel happy. They do make you feel happy. Make you feel like there's nothing else that you need. And just like when Pete and my husband talking about the corn and the way that even Leilani, she was helping to clean the corn. That's our way to serve God. That's our way to serve God. And the corn, and bring the corn to the ancestors.
All these animal songs, like the quail dance, every animal probably every animal had a song in the dance at one time. And almost all the southeastern people, animals that you ate or animals that gave you things you needed, like hides and bone for tools and things. Every one of those animals is honored with a song. And so they'll have a duck dance, they'll have a quail dance, they'll have an alligator dance. And so the animal dances, everybody has those. And then there are social dances, like the doublehead dance has a few words in it, but a lot of those are vocals, like la-di-da-di-da. So you don't learn anything except the vocals. So anybody can, from any tribe, can do the call response stuff. They're not word songs, where some of the others are.
I try to do the alligator dance song, but usually Gisabette and I do it together. I did part of it this morning, but I'm going to try it by myself because it takes more than one person to say. This is the Tunica alligator dance song. Tamaka hipo. Yo, hade. No, that's not it. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That's chocolate. Oh, my God.
Okay.
Wait. I forgot. I was singing this morning. Tahina ha, yo ain't no ye, yo ain't no ye, yo ain't no ye, yo ain't no ye. Oh, he ha, oh, he ha, oh, he ha. So in there you make the sound of the alligator too. You do alligator dance song. Sometimes, I mean, this is not written. Now, the song, the doublehead dance song, we knew it, but then we found it because Pete, that's that book about the different languages in Ardsley, Langley, and Pan-Tribal tradition, and actually found the words or what we call the vocables there. And sometimes we learn it and it might sound a little different from what we do, but then it's actually there. Let's see, I can do the Oh, nataweha, Johan nataweha, Johan nataweha. 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 Ooh! Okay, this one. Now, there's a dance song. Sometimes it's difficult too because when you have other sounds around you, you might, if you know different language, you can't, you have to keep on that language of, okay. So this is a friendship dance song. And I went to Shada's best practice, and it was Miss John, last name John. She sang friendship dance song, but it's different, a little different, she said. But that's okay, but it came from the pan-tribal tradition as well. It goes, and you can sing with me. And the purpose of it, I'm telling you, because some people say, oh, I don't want to sing. And even some of the people that they may be part of the tribal community, but they don't want to sing because they don't know all what it means. But we know the purpose, and it's friendship dance song. So it goes, yo honey no, way ya hey,
Way ya hey,
way ya,
way ya,
way ya hey,
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 way ya,
way ya.
way ya hey. Yo honey no, way ya hey, way ya, way ya hey, way ya hey, way ya hey, way ya, way ya hey, way ya, way ya hey. I have to do the rabbit now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, don't be surprised. The next story that I'm going to tell you, and I just need to know how much time I have because.
But
10 minutes, okay. This is in this song, I'm going to sing, because I sing in French, I sing in Spanish, I sing in Vietnamese, I sing in multiple languages, depending upon what group that I work with or my friends. It's just, that's the way it is with me. And it's like all a part of me, become a part of me. So this story, I'm going to sing in French because it's a house dance, and because we had one of our leaders, and it's my cousins would be their grandfather was Sylvester, and they call him Titien Bobry. He played the fiddle, and he would play at the Hilton in New Orleans. He also they had some kind of radio show, and he'd play on there too. And I'd sing with him in French sometimes. But I'm going to sing the Natchitoches, which is for here, and Hipikayo in here. And the thing is, this is the story. It's a rabbit, and Rabbit's a trickster. He's always doing tricks. Old man knew that Rabbit was always up to his tricks, so he gave him something to do. He said, I want you to go get me the teeth of the alligator. And so Rabbit thought about it a little bit, and he went into the woods, and he saw the different animals. He said, come to my house, come to my house. All of you come to my house tonight. We're going to have a good party, good fun. And then he got to Alligator, and he says, Alligator, come to my house. Why don't you come to my house tonight? So Alligator, with his little brain, he says, you know, I think I am going to go to Rabbit's house tonight. I think I might have fun. So Alligator got to Rabbit's house, and he heard all the singing, and saw all the dancing, and he heard Rabbit's song. Oh, Natchitoche, j'avais une brune à qui je veux lui faire fortune. J'ai que mes dimanches pour aller la voir. J'ai que mes dimanches pour aller la voir. Il passe un beau matin, je me pose à l'air. Je l'ai trouvé sur son lit couché. Dormez belle, sommeillez-vous. Belle et nos amours, je ne pense qu'à vous. J'ai me faire bâtir un ermitage. Je mangeais serai d'albange. Et moi, boisson serait des pleurs pour deux amours qu'en longueur. Et si vous avez un ami à prendre, prenez-le dans couleur du sang, parce que c'est la plus triste couleur pour deux amours qui vivent en longueur. Et si vous avez un ami à prendre, prenez-le dans couleur du sang, parce que c'est la plus triste couleur pour deux amours qui vivent en longueur. Well, you know, Alligator, he was sitting there, and he was just enjoying that song, and Rabbit took his fiddle that he had fetched out of garden, he hit Alligator over the head, and he scooped out the teeth. But Alligator, he went out the door. Uh-oh. No, that first night, he didn't. He thought he got the teeth, he didn't. Alligator got away. He thought he had the teeth. So, don't worry about Alligator, even if he got one tooth knocked out. As soon as he loses his teeth, they go right back. So Rabbit had to go again to the forest. And he went and asked all the animals, come to my house, good party, good fun tonight. And he was so proud of his fiddling on his squash he had fashioned into a fiddle. And so he goes back to Alligator, and Alligator says, Alligator, come to my house tonight. Alligator goes, I don't know. When I went to your house last night, somebody tried to hit me over the head. And Rabbit said, don't you worry about it, because I'm going to be sitting right next to you, and I'm not going to let anybody hit you over the head. He says, I think I'm going to come to your house tonight. So he went to Rabbit's house, Alligator did, and he heard all the singing, and he saw all the dancing, and he heard Rabbit's song. Siripitayosha, kone matranosha, konsete shosha, ramne matrano bebe. Siripitayosha, kone mojilesha, konsete shosha, ramne mojile bebe. Siripitayosha, kone makaposha, konsete shosha, ramne makapo bebe. Siripitayosha, kone mokshaposha, konsete shosha, ramne mkshapo bebe. Siripitayota yota, kone matrano trano trano, siripitayosha, siripitayo bebe. Well, what happened is, even though Rabbit had promised, he took his fiddle, and because, Alligator was just enjoying that music, and Alligator was very proud of his dancing. Rabbit hit Alligator over the head, he scooped up the teeth, and he brought him, at the same time, Alligator went out the door. Don't worry about Alligator, because they'll grow right back. But Rabbit was able to scoop up those teeth and bring them back to the old man. And the old man, that's the creator, Haishika. That's God, that's the creator. So that was the story of the rabbit and the alligator. Okay, one more song. I'm blank, like one song. Let's see. I'm going to do the record song. Like that, because you said that old Papa Joe taught your daughter and taught Marty.
He taught my daughter.
Yeah. And this
Mike's grandfather taught my daughter.
Johnny will play the drum. Big time. Pekakati. She's going to play the drum. Johnny, pekakati. Puri, pekakati. Pekakati means Leon's going to play the drum. Hey, hi, yo, honey, yo, honey. 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 Huyane now, huyane, huyane. Yo, yo, hee, hey, yo, hey, hey, yo, ha, hey, yo, ha, hey, hey, yo, ha, hey, hi, yo, honey, yo, honey, hey, hi, yo, honey, yo, honey, hey, hi, yo, honey, yo, honey, woo! She does the alligator shows on Saturday, and on Saturday, you go here today. On Saturday at the Paramount Casino Resort, we do the live alligator feeding show. Terry Rogers from Alligator Park. Well, he couldn't come for a couple of weeks because he was flooded out. Alligator Park, or down the road where you see the school bus, outside of Natchitoches here. He was flooded out, but then he came back, and he's probably there today. But she does the alligator show with my daughter and I on Saturday.
Well, Donna, we think.
Tikach, thank you. Hita, take care. Hatika Yanitin, talk to you again. Hatika Poitin, we see you again. Thank you. Tikach. Huh? What did she say? Bye, y'all. She said, bye, y'all.